Well, here goes
Between these iconic hedges, the field where some of college football's greats have called home. Sanford Stadium in Athens, Georgia, where these fans are ready to turn the dogs loose. What we have in store for you today, a clash between a couple of SEC teams that could have season-long ramifications. As we'll see, the Arkansas Razorbacks taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. Just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Flip. Hold on. Oh my gosh.
The offense will have to use its first time out of the half.
Had to reply to a text real fast.
Line gets set, first down.
Yo, welcome in.
Looking for a crease, it's Jackson.
You're joking me.
Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
Offensive players, when they got the ball, man, are trying to make
First play.
Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest.
First play.
Excellent field position here for the offense. The give. And he'll make his way out of
pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. The Bulldogs come to the line in the hurry-up. Leaves it with the back.
Nice.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. They'll go to the ground.
Son.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Dogs!
Off to a horrible start already.
They didn't even attempt to throw. They just ran it meticulously down the field, and that guy caps off a beautiful start to this game with a touchdown.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
To throw, it's Green.
What am I doing?
Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers.
That's one thing about this defense. They've got some dudes in the back end that can cover, and they can hang with some of these intended targets. Nice job swatting that one away.
This offense has a second down play. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Gonna let it fly.
Ah, flip.
That pass intercepted. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
That's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching you. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. He's going to pass. He'll take a shot. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver streaking straight down the outside of the field. And my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. The receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you...
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
And that guy is just a man. I mean, he sets the tone in this defense, and we saw it on that play right there. Reminds me a lot of the guy standing beside me, David Pollock, who really set the bar for great D-line play at Georgia. I think back to two guys I played against, Richard Seymour and Marcus Stroud, lining up these
I don't know how you didn't pick that.
And the Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Gosh dang.
They've changed ends of the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work. Scanning the field, it's Green. They're trying to get to it.
Brother.
Pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
I do not have an O-line.
Decide to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is the exact...
And the ball's on the ground.
Oh my goodness.
And the ball is going to land out of bounds. They'll maintain possession and pick up a few yards in the process. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost, the defense is wide open. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds. First down. Georgia comes quickly to the line.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Slings it. Touchdown Bulldogs! And they take it in for 6 more points. How about the renaissance of the tight end? Inline, flexed out, split out. They can do a little bit of everything.
They really can.
efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. Set to kick it off. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
You see it in football all the time, right? I get a matchup on the outside. You want to try to play man coverage. I'm going to let my wide receiver try to go up and make a play. A lot of times the wide receiver wins. Not this time.
Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Throwing right. And that pass is intercepted. Taking it the other way. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense.
You can tell I've not played this game in so long.
Absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could...
And the double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Dropping back, it's Green. He wants to take the top off. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there, almost had it in his grasp.
This defense is heating up. They got an interception the last possession. You could tell breaking on the football really, really well, seeing where the quarterback's throwing it, going to try to get it. Got another hand on it, almost had another interception.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. This one's complete. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
And you just wonder now, is that the play that's finally going to wake this offense up? They've been sluggish throughout the entire first half, but could that be the thing that finally just gives them a little bit of a jolt and leads them to scoring some points here before this half is over?
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Trying to burn this defensive back. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Makes the grab. It's Sategna. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. And Jesse, you have a slot receiver like this, it can create matchup nightmares for a defense.
No doubt about it, Reese. And him and this quarterback, they really are on the same page. He's so deliberate with his route running. The quarterback knows exactly where he's going to be and when he's going to be there. And that's why they're so tough to stop.
Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Pocket starts to collapse. Going to try to get it himself. They stop him just a link or two.
I pushed slide, not whatever that was.
2nd down here. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Looking for a man. It's Green. He makes the connection. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Pressure coming. And he waltzes in for the score.
It's about time.
Nice job by this offense. Put the scoring drive together. And now listen, it's not even halftime yet. So keep fighting. Going to halftime, regroup. Found a little something on this drive. See if we can cut into this lead and continue to make this game closer and closer.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. So they got the touchdown now, going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. He'll bring it out. It's Etienne. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm.
Oh, picked off. Trying to take it back. Running inside the 20. And he's all the way back. Touchdown, Arkansas.
It's not over
that
yet.
Defensive touchdown all started with getting pressure on the quarterback. It was the hit on the QB that forced the errant throw. That was an easy interception and an easy pick 6.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14.
That makes the score Georgia 21, Arkansas 14.
Just about set to kick it away. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play.
He's loose at the 20. Touchdown, Dogs! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out, start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wants to throw on first down. Going deep. Makes the catch down the right side. Can anyone catch him? Touchdown, Razorbacks! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
Number 6.
You want to talk about big-time throws. This dude has a missile launcher attached to his shoulder.
And he fired that missile in the perfect area. But how about the receiver? You got to go up and make a play, too. Catch the ball with everybody around you. You know where the ball's going, and he's still able to come down with it. What a play.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Fair catch, called for and made. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air, it's back. He lets it fly. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
He's not afraid to go deep. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half.
The end of the first half. With the score, Georgia 28, Arkansas 20.
And the Razorbacks will kick it away to start the second half.
Set to kick this one.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. First down here for the offense. Looking for a man. It's back. Getting some heat. He's going to take off. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. Georgia going up tempo.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Georgia.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. After the step off, now they have to deal with 1st and 15. They think there's room to run to the right here. Pirouettes away from the defense. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Line getting set on 2nd down. Might as well stick with him. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
In halftime, in this locker room, there's a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get 1st downs, and ultimately get some points.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Tackle is made after the 1st down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Got some work to do after that last play. 2nd and 13. The give to the back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Slings it downfield. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. On 4th down, going to the air. Makes a catch past the sticks. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that 1st down.
Well, it's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down, but they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Georgia comes quickly to the line. To the air, it's back. Looking left. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Georgia. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the 2nd half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. 1st down here for the offense. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's pulled the trigger, and that will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We wrap it up with a sack. Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. From the gun, wants to pass. He lets one fly deep. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. They'll try it on the ground. And the Bulldogs will move the sticks. Probably the only people upset about going for it on 4th down, the punters, who don't seem to see the field as much as they used to.
Not when you've got a running back like that. He just has like a sixth sense. He always seems like he can just find the crease, especially in these short yardage situations. He comes up with a huge play there on 4th down.
They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
This is a really big play for both teams. 4th and goal from the... Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulldogs! These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
I think you feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game, it would take a miracle for the defense to get back in it. That miracle is no longer coming now.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. The deficit is large, hope is fainting, but they'll try to finish strong.
They made a lot of mistakes in this game, and that's why it looks like they're going to take the L. Lots of things to improve on, lots of things to...
Afterburners coming. Quarterback gets the 1st down. They run him out of bounds after a tremendous pickup on the play. They'd hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set him up inside the 30, 1st and 10. Throws for the tight end. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. A manageable distance on 3rd down as they try to convert from the 20. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Arkansas.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's perfect.
Kick is good.
Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6.
Arkansas, 28.
They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Yeah, and that's a great job by this offense. And I'll tell you what, 4th quarter, you have the lead. That's exactly what you want to do. Lean on these guys, run the football, eat that clock.
Before they run down the hill at Clemson, they touch Howard's rock. Only if they're ready to go, because if they're not, as Frank Howard himself said, keep your stinking hands off my rock. Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina, home to the Tigers. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Razorbacks will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out. It's Maffa. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. A first down for the offense. Wide receiver shows motion. Going up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Williams. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Looking to move it through the air. Coming after it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Tigers want to move quickly.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
Tackled immediately after the catch. The offense in hurry-up mode. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the middle. He's got it. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
Nice confidence by the QB. Good throw over the middle of the field. Nice little strike down the field for a big play. Listen, you got to throw it where it's open. And he found a slot, found a little hole in the middle of the field. Nice job attacking.
Makes the catch. It's Brown.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful. Gash.
And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Oh, he gave him the limp leg. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Tigers. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Offense set on first down. The give from the gun. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Even dating to the days when they ran the option, Arkansas has always been built around the ground game.
Yeah, and it makes Jerry Jones happy, huh? Noted Arkansas fan, always talking about the Hogs, his Hogs. And
he's got it inside the 35. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, more points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
And he makes the extra point. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Coming out with it, it's Maffa. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Got his man down the middle. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Well, the offense is taking a chance here, staying on the field inside its own 40. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground.
Well, I knew the coach was confident in his offense. I did not know he was that confident this early in the game. 4th and long. I thought he'd just punt that one away and let his defense take the field. Interesting.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
That's the end of the first quarter, with the score tied 7-7.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. The give to the back. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physicality.
Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. They'll try to pick up the first. And the Razorbacks will have a first down.
Gotta love the physicality on 4th down and short. You know what's coming. They hand the football off to the running back. No secret, but he plays physical, gets behind his pads, and gets the first down.
Got enough space. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll try to get it in with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Touchdown, Arkansas! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So they start in a great spot, move the ball 34 yards, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Maffa. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness. Oh, look out! And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Clemson is quick to the line. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
This tight end is such a weapon because he can line up all over the field. That time he starts in the slot, he's running the corner route against zone coverage, and he's just got athleticism and wiggle and the ability.
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Bringing it back. He's at the 40. The 20. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity to create some momentum, cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right now.
They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. The Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender, understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go, and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
Back to pass, it's Klubnik. Dances away from the heat. This time it's complete. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Tigers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Got the quick pass. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Snags it, and he will score. Touchdown, Clemson.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They march 78 yards down the field, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Timeout, Arkansas.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. To the air, it's Green. Quarterback extends the play. And it'll be a short game, but no need to take a big hit there on the scramble.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Arkansas 21.
Ready to start the second half, and Clemson will kick it away.
Number 38, set to kick this one.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. He's looking to throw. A strike downfield. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Arkansas! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyway.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Maffa. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point,
Fires and picked off. Got some room to run. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
With the run on 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal to go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
you know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision.
And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
And the extra point is good. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
14.
He'll bring it out. It's Maffa. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
3rd and long situation. They try to go screen. I think they were hoping it was going to be a big zone and they could get those offensive linemen down the field, but the defense sniffed it out, forcing the incompletion.
The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments.
All right, fellas, one more time.
They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a second time in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. From the shotgun, the inside give. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
They get to him as he throws. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. The Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Green. Makes the grab over the middle. Touchdown, Arkansas! And the route is on. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
To the end zone, and it's picked off. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
41, Clemson, 14.
He'll bring it out. It's Maffa. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, we should have ran a better route.
With the catch, it's Maffa. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Off play action. That's caught. It's Moore. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. New set of downs after that completion.
Let's go!
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. Ready to fire from the pistol. He'll keep it himself. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Finds the tight end. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. That play didn't have much of a chance to get the first down. Good job by the defense keeping everything in front.
Great job keeping everything in front, and most importantly, making the tackles. Dropping back deep, knowing he's 3rd and long, but I got to get the guy on the ground and rally to the football. Nice job by the defense.
At the 45 on its way. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
You can tell this is a pass game.
Game
He has
is
his
over,
eyes
bro.
down the field. He's looking to throw the football. But how nice is it when you got a guy like this that can scramble and go get you a first down? Just really hard to stop from a defensive perspective.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. We reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack. It's 2nd and 12. Wants to throw. It's Klubnik. Just about had another one picked off. They've already thrown 3 in this game. They're lucky it wasn't 4 there.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Might be looking to run. He throws into the middle of the field. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. It won't matter much in the outcome, but a little extra stat padding is nice.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling, and you're down.
And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
The attempt at the 2-point conversion is no good.
The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
And the missed connection on 3rd down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just...
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Clemson jumps to the line.
All right, chat. Let's finish this game.
To the air. It's Klubnik. He'll throw it. He finds his man.
Heck no.
Makes the catch, and he's brought down. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's taking a deep shot.
Another pick.
And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return. Couldn't order better field position for this offense. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Touchdown!
Boom!
And And the stomping has commenced.
We ain't backing down, chat.
And you knew this one
We
was
ain't
over
backing
already,
down.
but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just
Ain't
continue
backing
to pile
down.
up.
Trying to punch it in. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The two-point attempt is no good as they are
Never the
unable
matter.
to extend
The
the
game
lead.
is still over, chat.
About to kick it off after
I'm
punching
saying
it in for the
chat so
touchdown.
much. Yeet.
Coming out with it, it's Maffa. Gets
Yeah.
it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be enough.
Another
And his
pick.
fifth interception of the game.
Another
They
pick,
haven't
no.
pulled him yet.
No
Made that
way.
play and was hoping to make another one on the return, but they'll take it in business at the 41. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Back to pass, it's Green.
Yeet.
How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Timeout called by the defense, and there are only 10 seconds left in the game. A third and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires
And
to the
I
right.
will pass.
It's gone.
And I will
And they're
score.
gonna score again.
Touchdown.
Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
Getting aggressive here and going for two. He'll set up to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Into the end zone for the two-point conversion.
Chat, we
as they
put up
extend the lead.
55 points in
Quick
this game.
strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the final 41 yards covered by that
Most I've ever
touchdown
put up in a
strike.
game. Online, that is.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback.
I've only threw 11 passes in this game. Isn't that crazy? This man is threw 35.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. Coming out on first down with the play fake.
And we ended on a sack, chat.
They get him at the 15.
Let's go.
The rankings, the odds makers, everything indicated that these guys had a big hill to climb. But they climbed it, they got to the top, and they get a landmark win.
And we know coaching staffs always do a great job trying to motivate their own guys and get them ready to play a ranked opponent. But David, to me, it looked like this team just wanted it more. They came out, they were the more physical team, and they did what they had to do at the end of the day to get this win.
Yeah, and how do you gain respect? You want respect, you talk about our team's a really good team. You want to build on that? You beat good teams. That's what you do. You beat ranked teams that people think a lot of. This team pulls off the ranked upset, and guess what? Now what happens? You start to maybe find your team in the ranked spot.
That's going to...
Alright, chat, man, this one right here. I will be back in a few minutes with another. See you later.